Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Andrew, doing my first live from my Facebook actor page. I think this is my first live. Most of the time they're reposts, and I'm pretty excited today to, let me get some better light in here, to do a live from the actor page. I've been doing them on Instagram, but I've been realizing that I can only shoot vertical on Instagram Live, and I'd much rather have the videos to be landscape. So let me grab my other light here, get a little closer so you can see me a little better. Perfect. So thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Today I wanted to do a live on are your dreams big enough? Are you chasing something that's exciting enough? Something that makes you want to get up in the morning, something that excites you to put the work in even when you're mentally tired, physically tired, all of that. So I've been reading this great book called The Millionaire Messenger by Brendan Burchard. If you haven't heard of it, haven't heard of Brendan, haven't heard of any of his stuff, well, this guy's got an amazing story, but long story short, he got in this crazy car accident, life flashed before his eyes, realized that he had a message that he wanted to get out before, something crazy like that happened in his life was actually taken. And so Brendan has this huge business brand that he's a crazy great motivational speaker and author. And I just always try to keep myself surrounded with good books, with good things to read, with positive messages, whether it's through, through podcasts, through YouTube videos, through books, through whatever it is, through the good word, whatever it is that gets you going, gets you motivated. I mean, it's just great to surround yourself with that kind of stuff. But so today I was reading his book, and it really struck me when he had this line in there that said, and I've been taking notes. I just take notes. It's such a good habit. If you don't do it, do it. Take notes on whatever you read, on stuff, that breakthroughs that you have, just little things that go on. Just do it. It'll make you feel so much better and remember stuff, and it'll get you into the habit of having good things written down and having things that you can recall back upon, like when I wanted to do a live video. Between reading and that, I went, took a shower, went, ate, I did all that stuff, and in an instant, you can forget stuff. So writing it down is just a great habit to get you into the habit of remembering, habit of having it, and just getting yourself more information and remembering more things. So he had a line in there that said, it was basically questioning, he said it not in a questioning form, but I took it in a questioning form, and I took it as, he said, "You are bigger than this stupid apartment because your dreams have no boundaries." And basically what he was asking to his reader was, are your dreams bigger than the apartment that you're living in right now, than where you're at in your life, than, it's a solid question, and it really got me thinking. It was like, man, are my dreams bigger than this apartment that I'm living in Los Angeles, chasing my dream as an actor and a speaker and a vlogger? And they definitely are. I mean, just by the reading and stuff that I'm doing and all the business that I'm trying to create and all that, I definitely realize that my dream is bigger than this apartment that I'm in. But a lot of people might not be in that spot. They might be in the spot where they're like, oh, I'm just comfortable. I'm comfortable doing this, but I used to have a dream like that, but I mean, then I got this job, and now I'm just stuck doing that. But for me, I've just, realized that I'm bigger than where I'm at, and I want to be bigger than where I'm at, and I want to have more influence than where I'm at, and I want to be able to help more people than I can at the moment. But the way to do that right now is to you commented as me again, just FYI. The way you do that is to just start working on something, start taking small steps onto things, start, create a mission statement, create a dream board. That's tonight. I'm actually, after this video, after I run some errands, and I have to go and get a new gimbal. My gimbal kind of malfunctioned a little bit, and I don't know why, so I'm going to exchange that. But after that, I am going to start doing a dream board, and I've had a dream board before, but my dreams have changed over the last 6 years that I've been out in LA, and I have dreams that are more refined, more solid for who I am, and they're closer to my actual dream. And your dreams are going to change, your goals are going to change, your vision's going to change, you're going to grow, you're going to mature, you're going to get wiser, you're going to realize what you actually want in life. From 19 to 25 now, I've 6 years of growth. There's some things that have changed, but there's also some things that I'm even more passionate about now than I ever was. But so, that question of are your dreams bigger than the apartment that you're living in was just like, it sounds dumb, but it really did strike me as like, man, that's a cool question and something that you really do have to think about. Like, you may not be living in an apartment, maybe you're living in a house, maybe it doesn't even have to be like, it could be, what do you call that? Not an acronym. I can't even remember sometimes some of the things that I want to say, but maybe it's like it's comparing it to your life, to your job, to your dreams, to your faith, to your relationship, to your family, to your friendships. Are they bigger in your future or in your mind or in your dreams than they are right now physically? And that was something that really struck me because like I'm starting a business. It's tough to not be financially where you want to be and to go to a job that you don't really have the passion for, or to just be going along and moving along in life, that doing stuff that sometimes you just feel like you're letting the everyday task get in front of your dreams. My mom actually just sent us in a family group chat. We have a great group chat that goes on. We laugh, we have jokes in it, but we also have motivational stuff, and it helps build our relationship as a family. But my mom just sent a thing that I think it just said, what am I saying here? It said, I just had it. I am lost on it. Anyways, it basically was saying, don't let the everyday tasks of like, just life, of like grocery shopping or work or, your relationships, your health, all this stuff. Don't let it get in the way of pursuing your dreams of something bigger. Like, obviously you have to do this kind of stuff. Obviously you have to eat. Obviously you have to work. You don't have to work out. Obviously you have to work to support yourself. Obviously you have to, you have to sleep. You have to, there's certain things you have to have: food, shelter, health, all that. But there are things that you're going to need to do, but there are also things that you're going to want to do in your life. And that's where it comes into, are your dreams bigger than where you're at right now? Because if you want to be somewhere different, the everyday tasks of life are just going to get you flatlining of life kind of thing. Not like dead, not really that relation right there, but like it's just going to be a peak or a plateau, yeah. And you want to keep going up and ascending in your life, But the thing is, if you're just doing the everyday tasks and then going to work and then going to sleep, or maybe going to the gym, I mean, that's even, taking up a little bit. But if you're just doing the everyday tasks, you're never going to get to your dream, or you might even lose the dream. And for me, I've always been such a big dreamer, and there were definitely times in these last couple years that I was like, man, like, am I really cut out for this? Like, is this really something that I actually want? I could go and get a regular job like everyone else. I could go and just pursue something like I was good at in high school, like marketing, which is an awesome job, but I don't know, like for me, it's something that I incorporate in my job, but it's not something I'm pursuing. I have the bigger dream and I have the bigger goal that I want to get after and get going to. And so, why just do the menial task? Why just do the stuff that's just getting you by when you can keep pursuing it? So for me, I started with, I got my goals over there. I can't ever point right there. I have my goals and my mission statement for my rest of my year for my 2017. Broken it down into a 4-month set of goals, and then I've broken it down into a 1-month goal for this month until I go to my buddy's wedding in September. And so you just have to kind of structure yourself, and you have to find something, find your why, find your mission, find something that's going to give you the heart, the strength, the desire, the willpower to wake up earlier than the crack of noon, to go to sleep a little later, to not sleep as much, to fit in those hours somewhere that you can get the extra work in of following your dreams. So like for me, I want to always fit in the time to make a video. I want to fit in the time to read a good book, to take notes on it, to basically incorporate it into my business that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a couple different businesses. I'm trying to create an interview series that I'm going to interview people that are successful, people that are on their journey, people that are in all facets of life, just to be able to get people's messages out there, But you're never going to do that stuff if you don't start sectioning off at least some time for your dream and making it important and making it the most important thing in your life and making it something that really burns in your heart and something that really makes you want to wake up in the morning and go. So you can, for me, like there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy. I want to be successful in acting, speaking, vlogging. I want to, I want to be able to have freedom financially, freedom in my life to be able to see my family wherever, to live wherever I want, to be wherever I want, to pursue the career that I want, and to have a hustle going on when I'm sleeping, when I'm not hustling as much, to have something, passive income, to have something that's passively helping me while I pursue my dreams and put all my work into that. So it's just something I wanted to put out there today. If your dreams aren't bigger than the apartment you're living in, or aren't bigger than the place that you're at in your life, or aren't bigger than something more, or helping others, or creating a better place in the world, or even just like creating the best person that you can be in the world, then maybe you should reevaluate, or maybe you should at least just think of like, what can I do to take a step towards a dream that I've always had since a little kid, or a dream that I had since the last couple years that I kind of pushed to the side, or to finish something that you started. Like there's a book that I started writing a book, and I pushed it to the side a little bit, and that happens. I've read books that the authors have said, it happened, I put it to the side and came back to it a year later and finished it. But, there's just things that you're going to want to do, and you're going to have to find out how much you want to do it, because if you want something bad enough, you're going to make time for it, you're going to wake up for it, you're going to go put the work in. For me, I have on my mission and my goals, it's my 2017 goals for life optimization, but underneath that, I have 4 phrases. Some are 1 word, some are 2 words, some are 3 words. I have 4 phrases. I have focus, which is so important for me because, in this ADD generation, this generation of being, just blasted by marketing, by distractions, by all kinds of things that can get in your way, focus is so important, and focus is going to get you to where you want to go. Focus is going to show you, oh, okay, I need to have dreams. I need to have a dream board. I need to have goals. I need to break my goals down into, month steps, week steps, daily steps and tasks, I need to figure out how to focus and set up my days to where I have enough time to do the things that I want to do and pursue. The next one is take action. Action is so, so important. Taking action is like, if you don't take action, nothing's gonna happen. I know, rapper. Don't take action. Nothing's gonna happen. So taking action is one of the biggest keys. I mean, taking action, you are constantly doing something, and you're taking a step towards the dream, and that's huge. The next step I have on there, well, it's not really steps. It's just 4 phrases that I live by. Is be consistent. Consistency is huge. I mean, for me, I've always wanted to make videos and do video series stuff, but I've been scared, and I was scared to do it, and I felt like, oh, I don't need that. I always had that actor mentality of like, let me just sit around and wait for an audition to pop up, or let me wait until, someone plucks me out of the grocery store or something to find me as the next star. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. I'm sorry if I just crushed your dreams. I crushed mine too a couple years ago by telling myself that. And a couple months ago when I really finally realized that's not happening, when I was on the verge of turning 25 and being out here 6 years, and that hasn't happened yet. If it hasn't happened in 6 years, it's probably not happening to just sit around and wait. So being consistent is one of the biggest things you can do. It shows that, it's something, even if you are waiting for someone to pick you out of the crowd, being consistent making videos is going to be something that shows that I want to be on camera. I want to vlog. I want to send out a message. I want to spread my word and help people, Being consistent in the gym, being consistent eating healthier, being consistent with your relationships, being consistent at your job by showing up with a great attitude, a great work ethic. The more consistent you are with a work ethic and great attitude and making connections and building relationships, you'll probably get promoted like crazy. And so there's just being consistent is so important, to just wake up every day and make moves, take the action, and focus on what you want to do. It all kind of works together, I said focus, take action, be consistent, and do the work. Taking action and doing the work are pretty much the same thing, but do the work just kind of reinforces of like, hey, to take action, you have to work, and your action is work. Your action, whether it's physical, whether it's mental. Sorry about that. I'll miss a phone call here. Call you back in a second, pops. So it's all this stuff that you just have to combine and do, and it sounds like it's a lot, but if you take baby steps towards everything you're doing, you're gonna be able to do it. And I was just writing some things down. I was like, starting a business is tough. I'm not financially where I want to be, but I want to create this business because I'm going to make it to where I'm going to be financially where I want to be, because this is going to help me do it, because I'm going to put the work in and take the action. There's a bunch of other things I want to talk about today too, but before I wrap up, another thing too is like, if you're into the video series stuff, or if you're into, acting or spreading a message, or you feel like you've had something to say and you've never been able to say it, and you have that question. It was another thing from that Brendan Burchard book is he asked the question of like, why would people want to listen to me? And it's like, man, that was something that hit me big. I know I just kind of went tangent on you there, but wanted to put that out there because, like, while I'm making these videos and starting these businesses, there's sometimes you're just going to hit a low point, and when you're trying to take action and being consistent, and sometimes being consistent and taking action and focusing and doing the work is not going to get you to where you want to be fast, you know? It's not really it's a sprint, it's a series of sprints, but it's in the long run, how long you can stay, longevity with stuff, you know? And so he was just saying that, like, you know, when you start to be a motivational speaker, you want to be an actor, you want to be whatever you are, you're not going to get results instantly. You're not going to be an overnight success. It just doesn't happen. But when you put those thoughts in your head of, like, why would people want to listen to me, you're instantly going to shut yourself down. So what I wanted to say with that was, when stuff like that comes up in your head, get yourself in a good book, get yourself in some positive reinforcing videos, podcasts, all that. Just remember that if you have a message that burns strong enough in your heart, that you desire enough to get out there, you're going to do it, and it's going to be, it's obviously something that's important. It's something that someone else is dealing with the 6 billion people in the world. You're not the only person dealing with that, and someone could probably hear your message. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to wrap this up, but just also wanted to let you know, if you're seeing me do these vlogs, I hope it's inspiring you to do something with your dreams, your goals, because I'm watching people do stuff with their dreams and goals, and sometimes it's a little intimidating to get on the camera and just do it, or it's intimidating to see the people that are successful in your line of work that you want to be successful at, and you might think, like, oh, they're successful because they're this person. But no, just remember, anything you want to do, when you focus, be consistent, take action, do the work, you know, it's going to start to happen. And just realize that everyone starts somewhere. Everyone has to take that first baby step. Nobody starts with a huge following, and if they do, well, hopefully they're smart enough to make it last and turn it into something. But for most of us, you know, we start where we start. That's where you are in your life. But you're going to start from the bottom with a lot of things in your career. Work your way up. Be consistent. Make the moves, build the relationships, figure out, just study, learn, be the constant student, be the constant learner, and then you'll eventually be able to turn into the person that's taking action and becoming the teacher, you know? So everyone starts somewhere. Take the action, focus, figure out what you want. I would say if you're on step 1, just sit down with yourself, find out what it is that you desire to do in life, what it is that you desire in your life, and you will be able to figure out some goals, figure out some dreams, figure out a mission statement, figure out your why. And once you go from there, that's when you start taking the action. But first things first, figure out what you got to do and get to it. So this one's from my brother. Always end with, let's get after it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. All right.